Umiyok pa nga ako. Ulitin ko nga, good evening, Billiard fans! We are coming to you live and alive here at the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar. Thank you for tuning in, mga kabilyar. Last night was a spectacle as the league's front-runner, the Taguig Stallions, were stunned by the magnificent performance of the Negros Occidental Pillars. The Pillars managed to shake the Stallions' impressive record just before the finals. At ngayong gabi, ipagpapatuloy natin ang excitement as these two powerhouses lock horns once more in a thrilling Sharks doubles match. Who will come out on top? Samantala, due to insistent demand, silipin nating muli ang mano-imano na laban ni Jolo Aspuria at Demosthenes Pulpul. The young back outclassed the grizzled veteran. Nakuha na ng Negros Occidental Pillars ang kanilang unang panalo sa weekly series kontra Taguig Stallions. Jolo Aspuria ran away with a wire-to-wire win over Demosthenes Pulpul last night. Despite being in a non-bearing match, the Thunder still brought his A game and put up a very impressive performance against his tough competition. Una pa lang, kontrolado na ni Aspuria ang laban, hindi nagpapadala sa veteran moves ni Pulpul. Sa ganda ng tira ni Aspuria, nakalabang pa ito ng 12-6 sa laban bago ito natapyasan ni Pulpul. Ngayong gabi, balik Sharks doubles na naman ang serye. Magtutuloy-tuloy na kaya ang panalo ng Team Pillars o makukuha ng Team Stallions ang kanilang ikalabing isang panalo sa doubles ngayong season? Alamin na kasagutan sa Day 4, Week 12 ng SBA Season 1. Bago pa man magliyab ang buong Sharks Arena, reminder lang sa lahat that this game is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. And joining us this evening, we have Janet Tumang and Alex Manalo. Players, maghanda na kayo para maglag. That's too close. Pero ayon sa ating ref, ang nanalo sa lag ay ang Negros Occidental. Pero napansin ko lang, hindi na Tito Whitey. Parang model na ng buhok si Pulpul. Tito Rose Gold. Anong kulay ba yan? Anyway. Okay, player selection agad tayo. Una natin tatanungin, of course, ang Taguig Stallions. Coach.
Titos of Taguig, Tito Eji, Tito Whitey.
There you go. Hindi na Tito Whitey, Coach. Tito Pinky. All right, for the Stallions, we have Jeronimo and Pulpul. Dito naman tayo sa Negros. Coach Jojo.
Siyempre, dalawang senior. Yung dalawang pinakabata sa amin. Si Ryan at saka si Jolo.
Wow. Bata pa yan. Malayo daw yung age gap nito. Anyway, we have Aspuria and Hidalgo para sa Pillars. Madugo, maaksyon at kapanapanabik ang showdown ng ating teams habang papalapit na tayo sa championship. Agree ba kayong lahat dyan? Yes! There you go! Kaya walang kukurap at sa aming pagbabalik, Sharks doubles time na! Keep it here on SBA, home to the ultimate billiards champions. Magbabalik po kami.
Good evening, Sharkanetics!
Hi guys, this is your fluffy mate Kelvin Gomez Anyong.
And this is the Great White Shark Cannon Dairit.
Another Sharks doubles night, Cannon.
Oh yes it is, and we know the team that's been performing well at this. But, you know, of course, there's a lot more to this than just who's the better team here.
Mamaya natin pag-usapan yung bagong moniker ni Tito Whitey.
Ayaw nga pala.
Okay, sa stats muna tayo. Take a look at how Jolo Aspuria dominated Tito Plong Plong.
Oh, look at those numbers there. He had 2 break-in runs alone, and overall, just a more consistent game from him. I mean, Demosthenes put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, it was the Thunder reigning supreme.
Tito Plong Plong tried to catch up pero medyo na-stuck na siya nung bandang dulo. Anyway, let's head to the rules.
The game is 9 balls, standard rules with winner's break format. Using a triangle rack, the 9 ball will be racked on the foot spot, while the cue ball will be fixed on the head spot. The winner of the lag gets to break first, while the losing team gets to select their players first. The no cut breaks will be allowed, and if a cut break occurs, the opposing player has the option to take the shot. Jump cues and cue extensions are not allowed, and the cue ball cannot jump higher than a full ball.
45-second shot clock is given after the break, 30 seconds for every shot thereafter, with only one 15-second extension per rack. Players are allowed to talk and distract their opponents during the match. However, no sensitive topics such as family, religion, or politics will be allowed.
And in the event of a dispute, each team is allowed 2 review requests per match. And if the review doesn't provide enough evidence to determine the outcome for the dispute, the referee shall have the final say.
If, after the review, the original call of the referee is overturned, the complainant retains their last review request. If the original call of the referee stands, then the team loses their last review request. Sharking must stop once the shooter is in a shooting stance, and any violation of the sharking rules will result in a foul and ball in hand for the shooter.
And we want to thank, of course, Andy Sharks, the official sponsor for our tablecloth here. And we are about ready to start this Sharks doubles match.
So it's the Titos of Taguig, Eddie Geronimo, and Demosthenes Pulpul versus
the Thundering Eagles. They are Ryan Mark Hidalgo and Jolo Aspuria representing the Pillars.
Huwag na natin patagalin to. Let the battle begin!
And it looks like Jolo wants to start where he left off, and he has a chance to do that with this break. Nice break.
9 ball. Ooh. Yellow 1. Will it go down? Nope. And in the end,
still a dry break.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, of course, the most colorful Tito of them all, Demosthenes Pulpul, who will be taking a look at this.
Well, if you've been watching the previous matches, Tito Plom Plom was wearing a somehow blonde-colored hair.
Yeah. Oh.
Can he completely miss the yellow 1?
That's going to be ball in hand, definitely. And a chance to pick up the first rack.
I think he tried to hook it.
Yes.
Yung una banda tapos may pakawit. Kaso, yun lang, hindi tinamaan.
Yeah. You're right. He was trying to still get it on the edge, but, well, in the effort to trying to get that position, it's very easy to make a miss like that. Well, anyway, it'll be Ryan Mark Hidalgo. We'll be going for this one.
So they wanted to take that 2 to the side.
That's right.
And then they'll leave the cue ball near the 8 to get the short side shot on that 3. Smooth.
Yes, that is exactly what he needed there. Now for the 4, I'm not sure whether he'll try to let this go forward to get into the side pocket.
Yep.
Okay. But that's not going to go. Ooh.
Malagwa agad sarili, no?
Yeah.
But still, this is not an easy combination for the red 3 and the black 8.
Yeah, there's a lot of distance between the 3 and the 8, which makes it tougher.
Unless Tito Edgy is looking at a safety here.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he did. He has a very smart strategy here to force match. All right, there you go.
There you go, creating distance between the cue ball and the red 3. Although, if it's Jolo who's taking the shot, I'm not going to be surprised if he's not afraid to take that cut to the lower right corner. Nope, he went for the safety using the oi.
Oh, no. Well, he didn't expect that trajectory.
Yeah.
And
So that's another ball in hand for...
It's going to be the Stallions trying to rack up another one. And, of course, Demosthenes Pulpul will be more than happy to take advantage of this.
Chester Umali Aranda, Ivan Solis, Chona Galve, and Bernadette Madriaga. Happy watching on Facebook, alongside with Shoti, Dennis Michael D, and Chris Moncakal.
Rolls it back beautifully. Sets up the 5.
Dulo na lang to. There you go. 6 to the upper right. Cue ball off the top rail, going down for that 7. Unless he goes for a sort of force follow. There you go.
Oh, wait a
But
second.
not towards the pocket, though. Not towards the pocket.
Oh. And that was just very unfortunate.
Did you hear someone shouting?
Yeah, it was like they were pushed. They were like pushed off a moving vehicle or something.
Yeah. So it's the Black Eagle taking advantage of that scratch by... Was it Tito Edgy who shot
Yes, it
that?
was.
Yeah, it was Tito Edgy. So in this case, he'll draw that cue ball back. Take it to the same pocket, I guess. There you go.
Yep. Just keep it simple to take their first rack of the night.
Down goes the 9 for the Pillars. And the Titos of Taguig would have to wait for their next turn. The Black Eagle and Jolo Aspuria, the Thunder, taking that rack.
And we'll be right back with rack number 2 coming up next. Don't go away. We are back here at the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar, where we are set for rack number 2 of the encounter between the Taguig Stallions and the Negros Occidental Pillars. By the way, thank you to Signal for broadcasting the action of SBA Live. Of course, you can catch SBA through One Sports and One Sports Plus. And we hope that you are enjoying this match. And it's going to be Ryan Mark Hidalgo breaking here. Knocks a ball. He got 2 balls down, and look at where he's left that 9 ball. Very nice.
Open shot on the yellow 1. I'm not going to be surprised if they'll take the 2 to the lower left corner later on. Just to simplify things. And happy viewing as well to Mr. Ron Mendoza from Barangay Mapulang Lupa of Pandi, Bulacan.
Yes.
Sabi nga niya, daily evening habit.
Oh, yes.
There you go, SBA.
And thank you for making us a part of your daily routine.
Okay, so they still try to see if they can get the the blue 2 to the upper left corner.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened.
Maybe they can, wild thought, maybe they can just go for a bank and knock it in with the 4, knock it into the 4.
Possible. That's what they'll do. There you go. Unfortunately, medyo didn't work.
Slightly off, yeah. They were off by a little bit. That was enough to miss.
Now he can either go for a carom here, talking about Brian Sagipid. Well, I'd rather go for the carom. The angle to... Ooh! Nicely done there by Brian Urdaneta. Personally, I would do the carom.
Mm-hmm.
But since he's much more better than me, that's the reason why he went for that thin cut on the blue 2 towards the 4.
Good idea, good idea. I mean...
Either or anyway.
Yes. The point is they have control of the table and they're in very good shape at this point.
3 to the upper left. Off the left side rail. Okay, they decided to take it to the upper right. I'm not sure if that's a real plan, but hey, they'll take it. Force a draw off the left side rail. There you go.
And the 8 and 9 should both end up in that same pocket. Probably might just go for the 8 straight in and then there you go.
There you go. Simple stun.
Not a lot of hard work required here.
And we are tied. And do you know who's watching over on Facebook?
Oh, yes.
Maybe doing some scouting?
Sure, who is it?
It's the Kingpin, Paseso Mokaypat, and Kisoy Trasir Mauricio. The Manila MSW Mavericks.
Well, this was a nice attempt there, but just a little off. And then look at what he did here. Perfect. Anyway, we'll be right back for more as we'll see who breaks this 1-all tie. We are back, and the match tied so far in the early goings, so it's still very much anyone's ball game at this point. By the way, thank you to Pilipinas Live for bringing the action of SBA to your subscribers. If you're a subscriber, just log into the Pilipinas Live app and look for Sharks Billiard Association.
And to Pastelan over on Facebook, sa December 16 po, ang Game 1 ng SBA Championship Week between the Mavericks and the Stallions.
Got a ball down, but will he get a shot on the 1? I'm not sure about that.
Well, with the expression of Brian Sagipid, I think they would need to put some or a lot of inside spin if they want to hook that yellow 1. See if they can pocket it to the upper right. Let's see. That's gonna sell out. Not really, though.
To be fair, that was still a tough angle there. So, if I were him, I would have had even more trouble with that. But now, I want to see what Kokoy Digos is thinking here. Could he be thinking just some sort of safety here, perhaps?
Nothing else to do. but a safety. Going offensive might be too difficult.
Yeah, it might sell.
But that's beautiful.
That's a nice strategy right there.
Imagine if that cue ball still hit behind the 7.
Oh, yeah. That would have
Yeah.
been perfect.
But this would do. This would do.
So Bryant is going to be forced to kick at least one rail. Might even go 2, depending on how he goes for it.
Seems like they left it open for the Black Carabao, Albert Espinola, who was in a hurry to get on the table.
I can't blame him. He wants to prove that he's got game. And he leaves that one. Good angle there on the 2.
That should open up the table. A bit of draw. Well, actually, just went for the stun. Okay. Then, bottom English. Off the left side rail. Back somewhere in the middle of the table. Very soft touch
Yeah.
by the Black Carabao.
Well, he must feel that confidence in his partner here. And now Kokoy Digos can go for this. Oliver Villafuerte is trying to set up for his partner.
Simple table management needed. Nothing fancy to be taken. 7 and 8 on opposite left side corners. Simple top spin or semi-top spin would do. And this, simple tap to that left side rail with a bit of left English. That is perfect.
And this will give the Negros Occidental Pillars their first, well, they'll give them the lead rather. Here you go. And we'll see if the tandem of Oliver Villafuerte and Albert Espinola can continue on a strong note.
King Reg Gutierrez and Eduardo Zabat Lorenzo over on Facebook. Also to Josh Admin and Mayor Sweets watching on YouTube.
And we'll be right back for more action in just a moment. This is the Sharks Billiards Association. Welcome back to the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar, where this match, well, still early, but definitely something interesting that we're starting to see develop here. By the way, thank you to Don Benito's Philippine Delicacies for being one of our sponsors tonight. Always a great pick to have if you're watching the action of SBA.
Kokoy Villafuerte to break on rack number 4. Here we go.
Nice break, but did he get a ball down?
Unfortunately, nope. And they left a wide open shot on the yellow one. So it's Michael Kinay and Tito Eji on the table right now for the Stallions.
Right, they're teaming up for this one.
So it's one half of the Titos of Taguig, one half of the Chubbies of Taguig.
Well,
You know the other half of the chubbies.
Ooh, well, we'll see. Anyway,
And for those who are asking why I have the audacity to call them chubby, well, I'm one of them.
anyway, Michael Kenai stretching a bit. Just gotta be careful he doesn't commit a foul by touching that 8.
Beautiful. Now, if he can make that cue ball bounce off the top rail, take the 6 to the side. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't think they're gonna have too many problems with this open layout.
Unless they create one for themselves.
Yeah, that's usually the key there.
Ito, either they take the 8 to the other side pocket or draw na lang ito. There you go. Take it to the lower left.
So that guarantees the 8 and the 9 will go in opposing corner pockets.
And Tito Edgy will take care of the Bumblebee. 9 ball down for the Stallions. Are we looking at a tight ball game this evening?
Oh yeah. I mean, if anything at all, the Pillars want to be the second team to inflict a defeat to the Stallions on Sharks doubles night. But of course, we know what the Stallions can do, and we'll be right back.
We are back inside the Sharks Arena Sports Bar in Tomas, Morato, Quezon City. And if you would like to watch the Championship Week live next week, punta na kayo rito.
Yeah. I mean, let's remind everyone, of course. By the way, thank you to Healthy Lemon. Be healthy, choose Healthy Lemon. And let's remind everybody, of course, entrance is free. So that means just bring yourself and let's have a good time starting Monday.
Did they got a ball down?
Yes, they
Tito
did.
Edgy can see a sliver of that yellow one. Would it be enough for a bank? Nope. Safety.
If he can hide
using-
it behind, ooh, that's okay.
I think the 8 is still in the way.
Yeah. It does leave a,
Bite, not much though.
does it leave a question for that 9 though to go in possibly as a carom?
Possibly. Maybe that's what Jonah Galvez is looking at. He tried and he also missed the yellow one. Well, that was a good attempt.
Yeah, very close.
Ball
Nearly
is
made,
set up. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, you nearly made both balls. But anyway, who have we got? Sorry?
Angela Faye Geronimo, of course, rooting for Tito Edgy.
Oh, yes, of course.
John Michael Hamilano, and ang pambansang bilyarista, Romael Morta. Sisilip ka pa, ha? Now, what would you do with this 2-3 cluster? Pero hindi ganyan, Michael.
Well, the first thing I would have done was not to end up in that position. But obviously,
Yeah.
we're going to have to see if they can kick. At least 2 rails, I would think.
Can they get it behind the 6? No.
No.
They left a pretty stiff angled cut to the 2 to the upper left. Wait, what?
No, he's just checking if there's what kind of path he has for that 3 because the 5 is blocking it.
No, I'm talking about the commotion
Oh, okay.
inside the arena, if you can call it a commotion.
Maybe they were wondering why he was aiming for the 3.
Okay, Jolas Puria tried the bank. Someone laughed at him that hard. Too much bank?
Yes, well, it was a little bit on the short side, so to speak. Yeah. Whoa,
Will
what?
they get position to the short side? They'll take this one.
Yeah.
That was a good shot by Michael Kenai. And his teammates applauding it.
I was worried he was gonna fall behind the 5, but at least he's given his partner a shot.
And that shot on the red 3 is for Tatay Ikeng. And nagpapa-shark out from Angela Faye Geronimo. Pretty open layout now, Cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing fancy needed.
So it's going to be up to Michael Kenai and Rodrigo Geronimo to finish this off. Oh,
Okay,
but
he was able to pass the 8.
yeah, I thought he was going to give Tito Edgy a tough one.
Putting some inside English, so kukontrahin niya ng konti. Yan. Para straight shot na lang sa lower left yung 7. Konting stop ball. Yan.
Nicely done, yes.
Ito kahit low left lang. Low left English. There you go. And I heard Albert Espinola saying to someone, silencio.
Well, again, that's the kind of play that they can show us. Anyway, what a performance there as the Stallions take one. And look at the cut here by Michael Kenai. Beautifully done. And he gets position for 3, which leads to the run out. We'll be right back, folks. The action continues here at the Sharks Billiards Association.
Trick shots ba ang hanap nyo?
Triplete ba? Mukhang papasok na.
Golden break na talagang panalo. Sanay ka ba sa sharking? Tatawanan mo lang ba o sasayawan ng iyong kalaban? Playing pool will never be the same again. Watch SBA from Mondays to Friday. Take your shot here on Sharks Billiards Association.
All right, we're back here in the Sharks Arena. Stallions versus the Pillars. And thank you so much to Perry Hughes for sponsoring SB Season 1.
Again, Perry Q's lovely to look at, and they're even more fun when you get to have one on the table.
They got a ball down, the black 8 and the yellow 1.
What about the 2, though?
They have a shot on the blue too.
Oh, nice.
Not a bad layout of balls.
And just a little bridge work to help out Michael Kenai because it's a rather awkward position he's in.
Draw that cue ball back off the left side rail. He was able to position the cue ball to take the 3 to the lower left corner. Although, medyo dispabor yung angulo if they want to take the 4 to the upper right. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you are not in the ideal position to take an object ball.
So he had to sort of compensate with extra spin, which might have made that shot a little more difficult.
And I'll be 99% sure that's the reason why they missed that red 3.
Yeah. The key there with those shots is try to avoid having to put a lot of spin as much as possible. Nicely done.
Wow, seems like they positioned the 3 like they were holding it.
Yeah.
They're placing it on the table. Ganda naman nun.
They parked it exactly where they needed it. Very nicely done.
So they wanted the 4 to the side pocket so that they'll just take the 6 to the other side pocket. So ito dahil medyo napadikit sa side rail,
Might
So
require,
yeah, go
might
ahead.
require a little travel, I think, right?
And again,
Oh,
if you're not in the ideal position of that cue ball, chances are you may miss the shot. Especially if you're concerned about getting position for the next ball.
and let's see if Michael Kenai can deliver a shot here. Oh, wow. That was nice. Although I expected a little more enthusiasm.
Well, he's smiling, but I guess
I was actually talking about his teammates. They seemed so lifeless when they were saying it.
well, the odd thing is, it's the pillars cheering him.
Oh, okay. So that's why they were sounding. Hey. Anyway, looks like that nine's going to be no problem for Rodrigo Geronimo.
Heard them, right? You heard them. My goodness.
Well, I guess a reaction is better than nothing at all. And we'll be right back to see if the tandem of Rodrigo Geronimo and Michael Kenai can take another rack after this.
Have you seen the commercial?
Yeah, where point? You said you wanted the white one with the eagle head, and then that was the one you wanted? That looked good.
Yeah, but I don't have the budget. Anyway, thank you so much, Cook Sportswear, for sponsoring SBA Season 1. Cook Sportswear, you got the game. The K9 to break.
Ooh, almost. But no ball down.
And possible 1-5 combo.
Yeah. Won't have much choice there. And it's gonna be Jolo back at the table.
Roger Mendez and Constancio Tubis over on Facebook. And to Mr. Audi Policarpio. I'm sorry, Roger Mendez and Constancio Tubis on YouTube.
Right.
And Audi Policarpio on Facebook.
Yeah.
To all of you, thank you for supporting SBA. And hopefully, you'll watch the championship week next week.
Yes, starting Monday. It'll be at the... Yep. Again, a much lighter atmosphere than what we've had for the previous weeks.
Would you rather have our station? Would you rather have us stationed outside so that we can just talk to them while we're doing commentary?
That sounds like a good idea, but
I don't think so. They're just gonna shark us. Anyway, two to the side. Cue ball will travel a bit, at least 2 rails.
right.
There you go. So nilagay niya ng konting kontra para hindi na lumayo yung cue ball. How would you go for the 4?
Well, try to get it in nearly the same position as before, or that,
There
so
you
that
go.
I can get the same pocket. At least. Wait, it does pass, right?
It does.
Okay.
And Albert Espinola is saying a lot of quote-unquote sweet things to his opponents.
Well, we're gonna give him. Well, he's an equal opportunity shark, if you know what I mean. Nice shot.
Nicely done. Take a look at how they position that cue ball to take the 6 to the right side pocket.
So that's going to give them the option to attack the 7 in the other side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Then just have to bring it over to the 8. Ooh! Almost.
Albert Espinola shooting really soft here. Pinitik na lang. Para mamaya. Well, with this angle, he can go to the left side of the 9 or tulak na lang. Ay, wag ka lang mabibitin. I guess Jolo can already take care of this.
Yeah, although I think Jolo would have preferred a little more out there.
And to Vela Rose Geronimo Pareño, sabi ni Jolo, this 9 ball is for you. And take a look at Albert Espinola. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing. What kind of dance was that?
He looked like something just dancing and ready to attack. Anyway, great performance there. And we'll be right back to see if the Pillars can pick up another rack right when we return.
Tie it up, or will the Stallions get a sort of like more breathing room for the lead? And thank you so much to Inquirer.net, the leading news and information web and social site in the Philippines. Follow at Inquirer.net on their official social media pages, Facebook, X, and Instagram for the latest update from the leading news website in the Philippines.
And let's see. He got a ball down. That's the good news. And he's got an opportunity on the 1 at least.
It's available to be taken to the lower left corner.
Yeah, you're right. Because the 5 is blocking the path to the right.
So if they can, maybe they'll put some semi-bottom English on that cue ball. It'll bounce off the right side rail to get position for that blue 2. So pwede ito mag 2 rails paakyat. There you go. Not bad.
Perfect speed. And look at that angle. It's exactly what they needed.
So ito off to the left side rail, going to the right. That is nicely done. Now, how would you go about this?
Well, he obviously has a path to go down that one, so he's going to let the natural angle take over and bring it up table, possibly to the top right corner, if not the side.
Talking about the 4?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Decide to draw it back. Jumps off the top left. I actually thought there was more angle from that spot, which was why I...
Or maybe they just wanted to simplify it further.
Could be.
So ito, tatama to sa top rail ulit. Aba, hindi. Pinersa na lang yung bumanda agad sa kanan.
Well, he forced it and he said, all right, here you go.
Now, a little bit straight here. So there may be a chance that he'll put some bottom English to get position for the 6. There you go.
Yep. It was just enough angle.
And I think they'll try to see if they can put the cue ball to the left side of the table and take the 7 to the right side pocket. Okay, they simplified it. Ito go ahead, go ahead.
No, based on this, I'm betting the 9 to go in the bottom right.
Which you are correct. And to Mr. Suave, Ryan Patrick Santa Maria na sumisilip, that 9 ball by Albert Espinola is for you.
And we have tied it up now.
And again, what in the world are you doing, Black Carabao?
I think he was trying to do the dance where he's driving a car or something.
Doesn't look like a car.
Maybe a go-kart. Anyway, we'll be right back as the Pillars will try to take the lead outright.
Back here inside the Sharks Arena, and we are tied at 4 racks apiece. The tandem of the Black Carabao and the Thunder doing magic.
Exactly. By the way, thank you to Tanduay Athletics for being one of our sponsors for tonight.
All right, here we go. So it's the Chappies of Taguig matching up with the Black Carabao and Jola Aspuria. Matching up against, rather.
Nice break.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah, that was close. And the two nearly fell in also, but well.
Now, if you were the Stallions, will you take the risky carom to the 2 just to get a shot on the 1 again? Or would you rather go for a safety here?
It's pretty crowded from that spot, but it's really tempting. I might go for it, but of course, their strategy could be different.
So it seems like they're going for a carom, but I'm not sure. I think they tried.
Yeah, that was definitely a carom attempt.
There you go. Now, not a bad lead for the Stallions here. Talking about Michael Kinay and Emo. Can you hide that cue ball behind the 3?
That's gonna be
too
hard.
far, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very hard. Well,
wow.
He just came up with a better strategy.
Wow.
Oh, nice. That was actually, I didn't think of that. That was a nice play.
Not a bad leave as well. The one who wouldn't be able to go to the upper left. Will they be able to use the 8 to pocket the 1 to the side? Or will they just go for a safety here? Nice.
Wow, I look at that double layer security there. What a safety. It looks like the Pillars came out to play.
Mr. Ron Mendoza, I don't think we have the freedom to say where for the safety of our players as well. I hope you understand. Yeah. Not enough spin on that cue ball to get to the 1, and ball in hand for the Pillars.
That was just a good safety right there. Hit it perfectly and even had a second ball helping out. Oh, here we go.
It's like they're having like a not so loud party.
Nah. Their party's just sufficiently loud, as they say. Enough. Loud enough.
So cue ball will travel between the 6 and 7. Beautiful. Now they can actually go 2 rails here. Bottom, lower right, going towards that left side of that 4.
And that's going to be a crucial shot because almost every other ball is up on the upper half of the table.
Oh, they went the other way around. Not bad.
They have the speed right, I think. Very
Now,
nice.
the only problem with that shot is that are they going to go for the short side of the 5? Because had they went to the left side of the 4, they'll have the perfect angle to get a better shot on the 5 later on.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. That's the answer.
I think they've taken out the tougher shots already. And they'll have a chance to regain the solo lead.
Six to the upper right. They can put some low right English in that cue ball. 7 goes to the same pocket. There you go. Now a bit of top spin. Or low right, if they want to. Off the right side rail. Getting to the middle of the table. Not bad, not bad.
I think it's just manageable here. Now just has to bring it near the center of the table to set up that 9 afterward.
Sumabit pa. And the Black Carabao will take this bumblebee down. And there you have it. They're in the lead. I'm not really sure why he's walking that way. Can you kindly go out and ask him?
I'll check on it. Maybe just had a little sprain or something. Anyway, great performance there. And the Pillars are back in front. Can they hang on to this lead? Or will the Stallions have an answer? Well, we'll find out right after this quick break.
And all of the players are saying, hey, inside the arena. They're just having fun. And lamang na naman po ng isa ang Pillars, 5 racks to 4. At ano bang magandang gawin pagka nanonood ka ng SBA? Pasabayan mo na ng kainang?
And Mulak Ensaymada, of course, the best ensaymada in town since 1993. And I strongly recommend the assorted box so you get to try all of the wonderful flavors. That would be good. Let's see.
Ooh, 9 ball. Ooh, the blue 2 is the culprit.
How
The
many?
9 ball was about to go inside the left side pocket.
How many times did that 9 ball almost go in today?
Countless.
Yeah.
I should say countless. Ito, safety na lang to. Create separation. Use the 2 and 8 as blockers. Pwede pala. No wonder. I mean, no problem pala kahit medyo manipis ang tama.
Yep. And he still leaves his partner a shot on the 2 very nicely.
Force the bounce of the right side rail. Hindi na. Hindi na pinabounce. Pinalapit na lang niya.
I guess he felt that was a simpler shot, so not a problem.
Baka kasi kumbaga kulangin. Yan. 4 and 5 to the same pocket. Either paikutin niya with a bit of top or hatakin na lang niya.
Yeah, looks like he's going low.
There you go. Either with a draw or, since may angle naman, off the bottom rail, pwede rin konting kontra. There you go. Pwede na yan.
Yeah, I think they've already got this rack pretty much in the bag. They just have to make sure everything goes.
Semi-bottom English off the left side rail. 7 and 8 to the opposite left side corners. Konting hatak. There you go. Tampal na may hatak. Lots of draw. There you go. And even Pulpul is trying to dance. What in the world is going on? 9-ball down for Tito Edgy. Imagine Pulpul dancing to the tune of you know what.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of which, that... Well, I heard Albert's reaction, and he was wondering who started the whole thing. Anyway, we'll be right back. Let's see if the Titos of the gig can pick up another rack.
So, tabla na naman tayo, Canon.
Yeah.
5 all.
Yeah.
So, sa tingin mo, sino ang unang aalagwa dito?
Oh, that's a good question. We're gonna answer after this. By the way, thank you to Go Hotels North Edside Timog, Quezon City. Go Hotels, let's go explore more.
Can the Pillars give the Stallions their the second loss when it comes to Sharks doubles?
We're gonna find out right there. Oh, he knocked the ball down. Very good. Oh, except for...
Ooh, almost a scratch.
Yeah.
Muntik na. And like what you've said a while ago, si Albert Espinola nung dumaan dito was just asking himself who actually started that hey thing.
Well, then we can start. We can remove Albert from the list of suspects then. Uh-oh. Oh!
Ooh, straight to the heart of the pocket.
Certainly not what he wanted. I'm not sure. Is this the first time I'm seeing John Galvin tonight on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
You know what? I wish we knew who actually started that hey thing.
Maybe I'll ask Albert later.
I'm not going to be surprised if it's Bryant. He's one of the younger,
the younger members of the team.
The younger members of the team.
Yeah.
And in the arena, when it comes to the players, so...
You know what? That sounds like him to do that. Let's see what John...
I'll be surprised if it's Emong with that kind of silent type, boyish look thing.
Nah.
No, it's not going to be him.
Oh, look at that nice counter spin. Perfect position for that 5.
He'll go behind the 6 and take it to the side later on. So, Either he go one rail up the left side or go two rails, left side and bottom.
That looks like a good strategy there. Now let's see if Oliver Villafuerte can pull it off.
There you go. Tulak na lang to get a good view of that 7. And that's how a pro makes a prepare for the next ball. Ganyang kalapit.
As in a literal aim it right down. And speaking of which, here is John Algalve for the win. All right. Yeah, we're gonna try and figure out who started that whole thing, but for sure, John Algalve is just happy he got a rack on his first foray to the table.
Remember the term we used last time?
Yeah.
They're not horsing around. They're carabawing around.
I think so too. Well, we'll be right back to see if the Pillars can get another rack to their name. Back here at the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar, and the action continues here with the Pillars leading the Stallions 6-5. Thank you, by the way, to Andy Shark's Spilled Cloth. It's the official cloth here that we are using on this lovely Rasen Ox table. And it's gonna be Oliver Villafuerte to break, and this guy, he can break.
And that's a dry break.
Yeah.
And back in the ball game is the amazing duo of the Babyface Assassin and Emong. Sabi nga nila, Emong Pandesal.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Someone mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Classic.
So safety lang to. Hope he can get behind the 8, and he was able to do so.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. Well, okay.
Can we add a temporary rule to make it forbidden? Just kidding.
Yeah, it was just fun.
They're just having fun.
They are. So how's Jonald gonna attack this? How many rails do you think he needs for this one?
I think they're looking at a 3-railer.
Okay.
Will they make it? No.
Ooh,
will they get it safe? No.
Will they leave an open shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, itutulak lang nila to. They can have a shot between the 8 and 9 if they can get that gap between the 8 and 9.
Yes.
Pinalapit pa.
Yeah.
Diba? Mas maganda.
Actually, a very well executed shot. And now, Brian Sagiped says, my turn. And this tandem here, another part of the reason why the Sharks have been, Stallions rather, have been unstoppable the Sharks doubles matches. Just so hard to beat.
Too much firepower.
Yeah.
Lots of left side English. They were able to avoid the jaw. Friendly bump on the 7. That should open up the rack. So the actual problem was just the 3. Kasi ang lapit masyado dun sa side pocket.
Yeah.
Nakadikit pa sa rail.
Since they solved it, then I have a very good chance of calling this their 7th, 14th. Sorry, they're tied up for tonight, rather. I was checking the score there.
Off the bottom rail. There you go. Good angle. They'll take the 7 to the side. Kahit konting top left lang yan, around 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Shouldn't need too much effort.
And I'm not sure why they went the other way, but it still works.
I mean, as long as they have just a little angle, that's fine.
Yeah. Kahit stop ball lang nga lang to eh. Oh.
There you
Stun. Will you take the 9 to the side?
That's an option, but I'd rather go around
Okay.
and same pocket it.
Kala mo naka-slow motion pa yung cue ball eh, no?
Yeah.
Umiikot sa 9.
Parang naka-bullet time eh. That was slow.
9 ball down. And the A is just getting more ridiculous.
I'm just trying to soak it in. They're just having fun.
I know. They're just not used to it.
Yeah. And great performance there by the tandem of Mark E.J. Cunanan and Brian Sagiped. Can the young Stallions lead the way for their win tonight? We'll find out after this.
Tabla na naman po tayo dito between the Stallions and the Pillars, 6 racks apiece. Sino kaya ang unang aalagwa? Well, kung gusto nyo kami mapanood sa Championship Week, you can also watch us live and on demand sa Pilipinas Live app. Among to break, rack number 13. Here we go.
Oh, 2 balls down. Nice.
Is the 5 gonna be a spoiler? Is the 7?
Oh, it just spoiled it right there.
What do you call it? Party pooper?
Yeah. Or a killjoy, I think, might be the other term. Now, well, this is not a difficult shot to escape from. The problem is, can he get a safety out of this? A counter safety, rather.
If they can leave that cue ball near the top rail and the yellow one just going down to the bottom of the table, that would be good. Okay, they are going for a push out then. Now, the reason why they went there is that they're seeing a better safety with that cue ball in that position.
Oh.
But that's a double-edged sword because if they're seeing a better safety with that cue ball in that position, I'm not going to be surprised if si Ryan Marquidalgo and Joel Espuria would also see that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, they think perhaps
They want
better
to,
let them problem the problem.
yeah, they want to test them.
Parang gusto yata nila mangyari nga tatamaan sa the top rail yung uno.
Oh,
Maybe they're trying to use the 5 as a blocker later on.
That could be, yes. So it's going behind.
Well, they tried. Still not an easy shot though.
Nope. I mean, they're still relatively close to that rail. He would much rather have his hand flat on the table than to have to shoot from that angle. Yeah, I guess called extension, so they'll try to work out a strategy for this one.
Well, making the yellow one to the lower left corner, that's doable.
Yeah.
But with you needing to jack up to get position for the 2, that might make it more difficult.
Oh.
Just like that.
You're right. That
Just
made
like
it
that.
tougher. Well, he got lucky, though.
Well, he did got lucky. Get lucky, sorry, rather. Now, how would you get a safety out of this?
Yeah, it's a very good question.
Ayun na, tinuro na. Paghiwalayin daw.
Yeah. Put some distance.
Cue ball near the bottom, yellow one near the top.
Oh, this looks... Uh-oh. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
It would have been more promising if you managed to keep it on the left half of the table, but this is still not an easy shot from this spot.
Hit and stick, perhaps? Unfortunately, that's not the hit and stick that I'm talking about.
He didn't want it to stick it there, definitely. Not there. And
That's sorry, go ahead.
No. And that's going to mean an open shot for him, right?
That surely is an open shot. Now, how would you go about this?
Well, he does have a natural angle to work with here. He's going low, I believe, to try and straighten this out, though. There you go.
Now, he can go for a draw or force the bounce off the right side rail to get position for the 4. Ina-attack na. There you go.
Yeah.
Same drill.
To bring it back towards the 5 up table.
Kung pwedeng ibalik yung cue ball dyan sa position na yan, mas maganda. There you go. Almost at the same position.
Good spot.
Now, would you go for the short side of the 6? Take it to the side? Or draw that cue ball back, take it to the upper right? I guess the short side would do, right?
Yeah, the
take
short
it to the
side.
side.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't lose the spot where he wants to be, he's fine. Oh, wait a second.
Not gonna be that bad. Well, he needs a really thin cut on the 6 to the side. Unless they're gonna go for a bank to make that cue ball go multiple rails to get position for the 7. And I think that's what he's gonna do. Oh no, that 6 rattled out.
But I would have liked to see, oh, well, look at the position he could have been in had that gone in. Wow.
Yeah. That would have been A perfect, I guess.
Yes.
Like an A5 Wagyu.
Oh,
All
yes.
right. But still not easy. A lot of distance between that cue ball and the 6.
And how is he going to draw it back for the 7? That's going to mean a lot of problems here.
That's a problem if you're jacking up too much. Trying to get a draw on that cue ball might affect the shot itself. So, well, that's life. Those are the breaks of the game. Force the bounce off the right side rail. My goodness, Emma, why? Why that fancy?
Oh, man.
Why that fancy? A simple bounce off the right side rail would have been sufficient.
Yeah, he might have tried to do too much.
Try to see if the cue ball can dance like Black Carabao.
And, well, it's the Pillars again. Another rack in their favor. And we're going to find out if they can continue climbing up the ladder towards the win. We'll be right back after this. Check this out. That's what cost them that wrap there. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go away. We are back here, and right now it's the Pillars holding on to that lead. But look who's back on the table. By the way, thank you to Don Benito's Philippine Delicacies. A great snack to have while watching the action here at SBA.
It's the Titos of the gig, Tito Edgy and Tito Plong Plong. The latter sporting a new color of his hair. Rose gold?
That's what I heard.
9 ball? Nope.
No,
Did he get a ball down? Nope.
No ball down, but then again, that angle on the one, not ideal.
Makeable, but not ideal.
Yeah. I would have preferred something a little less extreme.
Well, I think Tito Edgy would go for it and see if he can position a shot for a 2-9 combo. Well, the 2-9 combo's gone. But he can still take it to the side. Maybe use the 9 later on.
Or what about a carom off the 2 into the 9? That's a possibility I'm looking at also, but that might be too complicated.
That's hard. Maybe a kiss of that 9. There you go.
Well, he went for the other carom.
Yeah, simple kiss of the 9. And I think they lost position for that 3.
You're right.
Is it still makeable to the upper left? Tito Edge is looking at it. That's really difficult. I thought so. That was really difficult. But take a look, Cannon.
No easy shot again.
Yep.
Good safety.
Gengre Gutierrez, pa-shoutout daw kay Mr. Gregorio Gutierrez. Happy viewing. Adrian Balingit, Alexis Torrenueva. Haba nito, Remia Pongyan Centino Hingaray, watching from Candoni, Negros Occidental. And also to Sherwin Halasan Hugarap.
Oh, nice shot on that one. Knocks the 3 and looks like he's going to have a shot on the 4 into the side pocket as well.
Four to the side. Oh, okay. He went for the safety because of that 5-9 cluster.
But that was dangerous. Look at how close it came to that scratch.
Now, Tito Plom Plom may have to make this cue ball swerve a bit.
Yeah. It's obviously not a straight-in shot.
Now, the only problem is how can he counter this safety? And someone shouted extension.
I think he needed it.
Still tried to pocket it.
I think he was also trying to break apart the 5-9.
Yeah, because of the angle. But he completely missed the mark.
And now it's going to be Jolo and the Black Eagle who'll be trying their luck here.
Ito pwede ito ma-break. off the right side rail. Pwede
Yeah.
na tumabreak.
Just needs to go off the rail. There it is. Nicely done. But wait.
Nasa likod yata ng 9.
Oh, thought it was a good play. If he's daring enough, he can go for the lower right actually, but that's a bit extreme.
Yeah, but is the angle getting to that 5 enough for a pocket to the lower right corner? Let's see. And that's the answer.
It was
More
good.
than enough.
And
Not too
wait.
close to the 6 though.
Oh, he's good.
Okay, he's good.
That's nice. He's just gonna do follow here. Let it follow the ball until he gets position for that 7 on the opposite on that side.
No. There you go.
Now with this 8, is he gonna go for the same pocket or will he just go forward and take it to the?
I'd
one
rather
up
go
top?
forward.
Okay.
There you go. Konting pasisi.
Oh!
Nako po. That was the correct shot. Unfortunately, the 7 wiped its feet dry. Kaso, nakatulog sa pinto. That is too strong. Tito Edgy, what happened there?
Yeah, I think he might have forgotten for a moment that the 8 was over there.
Is Tito Plong Plong going for a bank or is he going for a safety using the 9 as a blocker? Or just separation?
Oh, he definitely went for that. Nice shot.
There you go. And Tito Edgy should make this. Baka masayang lang yung bank shot ni Tito Plong Plong. And someone clapped even though the shot wasn't taking it.
And looks like the Titos of Taguig looking strong, looking good. And they want to keep themselves in this match. We'll find out. Again, look at what happened here. Just hit the rail first. That's why it drifted, of course. And we'll be right back for more. Don't go away.
Back inside the Sharks Arena. Again, libre lang po manood ng live dito sa arena. Wala pong entrance fee. And mas maganda kung makapanood kayo next week kasi championship na between the Stallions and the Mavericks. At pag nandito na kayo, kuha kayo ng Healthy Lemon. Be healthy.
Choose Healthy Lemon.
There you go. Still can't get enough of Tito Plong Plong's hairdo right now.
I know.
Color.
I mean, what was it yesterday and what was it the time before that?
Yesterday it was as bright as the sun. Right now it's as one of the colors of the leading iPhone, the one of the leading mobile phone manufacturer here in the world.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Rose gold ba?
Well, I think they had the right color in mind, actually.
He's looking at a 1-9 combo, definitely.
Oh, yes.
Albert Espinola will not let this go by.
I'm just curious, though, if it's straight in or if he needs... Oh, there we go.
He needs a bit of work.
Okay.
Down goes the 9 and the 1.
Albert Espinal says, let me give you 2 for the price of 1. I love it when he does that stuff.
What's with the Belat?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Sabi niya Belat.
Oh, well. Let's take a look at that shot. That knocked in that rack. And we'll be right back for more action in just a moment.
All right. So let's see if the Pillars can continue their rampage here, and also hopefully we can get some of that Perry cues. And take a look at this.
Wow.
It's the former world champion Dennis Herculio in the house.
Looks like RoboCop decided to pay a visit, and I hope he's having a great time watching. These are his peers, actually. These are people he knows. So.
Yeah, he wanted a piece of action here.
Yep. Nice break. Got 2 balls down, but...
Then the 5 acted like a party pooper again. So it's more likely a push out.
The question is, where would you push this out?
All right. There. Basta makita lang kahit konti yung uno.
Right. Because you have to assume that your opponent can give it back to you.
Ninipisan yung uno, pabababayin ulit yung cue ball.
Oh,
Ang mahalaga yung uno, maiwan sa top rail.
I'd like to see how he pulls this off.
And they're able to use the bottom rail.
Wow. And the 9 too.
The 9 as well. Alam mo si Dennis Herculio, malamang nag-scouting yan eh.
Oh, yeah.
Sino kaya pwede makalaban dito, kumbaga?
I wouldn't be surprised.
One rail kick.
Oh,
And he completely missed it.
by a hair, I might add.
Oh, it's our managing director, George Ho, with Dennis Herculio.
Yeah, they're just enjoying it.
And they're already talking about, okay, race to 9. What's my handicap? And is it Dennis Herculio asking for the handicap from George?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay. Or maybe it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to be surprised if this is another safety here. Really, really tight space
Yeah, he's
between
measuring.
the rail and the 3. Lusot na lusot pala. And he still has a shot on the 3.
Yeah, I think that was his plan, all right.
Yeah.
Break it apart and make the 1.
Now, ang problema lang dito, lalayo yung cue ball. Kokontrahin ba niya to? Maybe. That was a little bit too thin.
But that's still going to be a tough shot on the 3 because how do you control it if you're having to hit it that thin?
Maybe the same principle as what Jonal Galvey used. Top rail, bottom rail, going back up.
Ah, okay. So a little travel involved. Okay,
But you need to avoid the 9.
of course.
Okay, pwede naman pala. May angulo na.
Ah, okay.
So, ang ginawa na lang niya, nilagay niya ng inside spin.
Nice.
Para kahit na mahina lang yung tira niya, okay lang. Kontrolado pa rin.
Yeah, he just has to get enough speed going up.
Okay, he's good.
There you go.
Michael Kinay.
I think they have no problem with this table right now.
Connected dots na lang to. 7 and 8 on opposite right side corners. Kahit pa talbugin niya na sa left side rail o tampalin niya lang to ng konti. Yan. Ito, paikot to. Top left. There you go. And it's Brian Sagipit to bring this bumblebee down. Tabla na naman tayo, Canon.
Oh yes, it's an 8-all scoreline, meaning that this race to 13 is now down to a race to 5. The question is, who will be the team, or which team will get out and win this? We're gonna find out in just a moment when the Sharks Billiards Association returns after this. We are back here. The action is not yet over here at the Sharks Arena and Sports Bar. Again, if you want to come and see the action for yourself, just come on over. No entrance fee. And by the way, thank you to Cook Sportswear. You got the game. And it's going to be Brian Sagiped trying to break. Now, question is, will he get a ball down?
I don't think so.
Okay, but he's left the one open.
Mm-hmm.
And Oliver Villafuerte and Joel Aspuria will have a chance to tie this up. Oh, sorry. Take the lead if they can.
So ito, kahit pasunurin nila yung cue ball o puwersay nila pumunta sa kanan ng dos, by putting a bottom English, there you go.
Yeah. There's only one potential trouble spot here, but they might be able to address this.
Which one? The 7-9?
Yeah.
Kaya. Pwede naman yata sa, sa upper right.
Okay.
So ito... Dito pa lang, pwede na nila i-break yan eh.
Actually, pwede. You're right. You're actually right.
Well, that cue ball gracefully passing by the 7.
Gracefully avoided it.
Yeah. A bit of an awkward angle to take the 3 to the side. But this is completely makeable. Jolo will make that cue ball bounce off the left side rail going towards the right. Oh, he went for the corner.
Oh, but he missed it.
And that's... I thought he's gonna try the side.
Yeah, the side looked like a possibility, but I get why he went for the long corner
Well,
pocket.
that was what just one of the options.
Yeah.
And wise enough.
Yeah.
Michael Kina used the 7-9 cluster as blockers. Koke Digos may be looking at a two-railer here. He is indeed. That's gonna sell out. That's gonna sell out. I guess. Does it?
Yeah, he's definitely left a shot here. Although the position on the 4 is going to be the thing that's going to be a challenge here. So that's why they're looking at the table.
The question is, does the 4 passes the 5 towards the upper right?
It looks very close from here.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we can get a better angle later.
Okay, they went to the short side, so that means it doesn't pass the 5. But how would you take this? I'm looking at a safety here.
Yeah, the safety might make sense. It might make the most sense because he's not gonna. He's gonna have a difficult time getting position for the 5. So, what's the term that a friend of mine said that it's not worth it. There's no return.
Maybe you can even use the 7-9 as blockers. They're thinking about it. They still went for the cut. Oh.
And unfortunately, he's left a possible open shot right here.
I think the 5 might be in the way. They may have to swerve this cue ball a little bit. And again, someone shouted extension. I think the 5 is in the way. I think. We're not seeing a better angle.
Maybe swerve it around a bit.
If it's really needed. But I think he does have a straight shot. No need for a swerve. Okay.
Now the question is position for that. Oh.
Not towards it. Wasn't able to finish what I'm saying.
Well, it was just an unfortunate result. Had that 6 not been there, he might have actually avoided the scratch.
Yeah. So just put a bit of an angle here. Well, looking at a bigger angle then. So atake na lang niya to, papunta sa gitna ng mesa. There you go. Not up. Meron pa na may espasyo.
Yeah, he can still work this.
Medyo sumobre. I think that what they're wanting is to get to the left side of that 7. Is it still possible though? They tried to draw it, but yeah. Would you go for an awkward combination or just a safety?
That's a very good question. I'd probably go for the combination. I mean, look at Bryant right now. He's considering it. I just might. But again, I'm not sure I have the skill to pull it off. Ooh.
Then they left a wide open shot of the 7 to the side. And Oliver Villafuerte can definitely take this to the side. If there's a bit of an angle, he can make that cue ball bounce off the right side rail. And he also missed it.
Ooh. Now. Okay, this looks like an opportunity here. The Stallions must go for it.
Soft touch. Opposite left side corner. Konting kanan ilalim. And the 9 goes to the side. Lamang na naman sila ng isa over the pillars. It's been a neck-and-neck battle between these two teams since we started.
Yes, no one's been able to really get out to any big lead here, and that's why this match has remained an interesting encounter. We'll be right back, folks. Let's see if the Stallions could win another. Back here, the action continues. The lead is 9-8. And can the Stallions pick up another one, or will it be another tie forced by the Pillars? And by the way, thank you to Inquirer.net, the leading news and information web and social site in the Philippines. Follow at Inquirer.net on their official social media pages, Facebook, X, and Instagram, for the latest updates from the leading news website in the Philippines. Did anything go down?
Nah.
Okay.
And I thought they already stopped. Someone's trying to start it again. Okay, tough cut to the lower left corner.
Yes.
We may be looking at using that cluster of balls on the lower right side of the table as blockers.
Yeah, they can serve as a nice little hiding spot here if he gets it right.
Yeah, because look, take a look at the position of the blue too.
Yeah.
Still went for the cut. He tried to break that 2-5 cluster, and they failed to do so.
That's one time where making a shot doesn't pay off.
And that's the reason why I opted to say a safety might be in order. And definitely that's going to sell out.
It may
Now,
sell.
take a look at the 3-6 cluster.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's given them a new headache.
They're looking at the carom of the 3 towards the 6. So off the top rail. Ay, di. Stop ball na lang pala. Kala ko may angulo pa.
But I agree with you. I think the carom is the best way to go.
Oh, nakakatama kasi interest eh.
Just has to hit the right angle.
Nicely done.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Michael Keaton showing us a delicate touch. Oh.
Did Espinola thought they fouled? Reason why he got off his chair?
Yeah.
And then Espinola was just saying, no, I'm practicing a dance step.
I'm just loosening myself up.
Yeah.
After sitting there for a while.
Well, he may not be able to get off his chair anymore. Because these two guys are doing a fantastic job of running out the rack. 5 to the lower right corner. Bit of bottom English. Simple bottoming. Ooh, he's going to go back and forth. Right to left. Nicely done.
Perfectly played. Now he needs this 7.
Kanan, lista mo na.
Yeah. Kunin ko lang. And here is a simple setup for the 9.
Almost, would it be the same story again last Tuesday? They got stuck at 8 for the Pillars?
Well, that is a very good question. I mean, they need to get themselves unstuck, literally, so they have a chance to win.
That actually gave us a bit of laugh when Albert Espinola thought that the Stallions got a foul with that carom. Espinola got off his chair.
And look at that carom, beautifully played. We'll be right back with rack number 18 after this. And we're right back here, the Sharks Arena. And let me correct myself, that's rack number 19, sorry.
What were you about to say? We'll be right back. Commercial again.
Eh, Maybe too many commercials. Anyway, Tanduay Athletics, thank you for being a sponsor tonight.
Maybe too much Tanduay, my friend.
Whatever. Just kidding. Oh, well. So it's rack number 19, and it's Bryant breaking next.
Got a ball down. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's 2 balls.
Yep, and he's got the 1 ball perfectly lined up.
And a pretty open layout. And that's what is Con Pagdangan is looking at, a pretty open layout.
Oh, yeah.
On the table. Happy viewing, Sir Con.
Yes. Now, they're looking at how they're going to navigate this. Shouldn't be too difficult, though.
Mm-hmm. Pwedeng atake na lang ito. Yan.
Make it a little, put it a little closer. That's a good idea.
Of course, the cue ball will go around the 3. And then they'll take that red ball towards the same pocket as the blue 2.
Very nicely done.
Ito dahil may angulo naman of the right side rail. And they'll take the 4 to the side. Medyo nabitin. Are they taking it to the corner now? Pwede pa. Pwede pa sa side.
Yep. Yeah, there's still room for it to go to the side.
Yep. There you go. Pretty much elementary now for these 2 guys. 6 to the side. Bit of draw. 8 to the lower left corner.
Yep.
Draw that cue ball back. Somewhere in the middle of the table, take the 9 to the lower right.
Well, you were asking kung sinong aalagwa. Well, there's your answer right there.
Took them a long time though. 9 ball down for the Stallions. And I heard someone saying A again.
Well,
and guess who?
Oh. Specs. Well, good performance there, and now they are only 2 racks away from calling it a night. Can they call it a night with those 2 racks? We'll find out after this.
Now a 3-rack lead by the Stallions. And it's eerily similar to what happened last Tuesday, Cannon. Hey, but before that,
Thanks, by the way, to Mulacan Ensaymada, best ensaymada in town since 1993, and you're right.
na-delay ka doon ng konti. Kakanguya mo na mulak yung Semade.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Ayun na nga, na-stuck na sila ngayon sa 8 ulit. What? My goodness, Black Carabao. Okay, they got a ball down, 9 ball down, no.
But, you know, that's...
Tingnan mo naman kung gaano ka open yung mesa.
Yeah, this is basically gonna be another run through as long as they don't make a mistake.
And that's a 4-9 combo I'm looking at. Possible.
Oh yeah,
4-9 combo.
I wouldn't mind going for it, except for that part.
Brian Sagipid. Not really happy with that. Okay, so it's not gonna be similar anymore.
Yeah, they have a chance to snap it.
Are you still going for the 4-9 combo here? Nah, you're going to go for the run out, right?
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah.
At least if you go for the run out, you're more likely to get something.
Okay, 3 to the upper right. Draw that cue ball back somewhere in the middle of the table. And you'll have a shot to the 4 to the lower left. Lots of laughter in the arena.
again, the vibe is because it's a non-bearing week, so to speak.
Yeah.
They're just saying, let's just have the fun we can. Was he pointing to...
My goodness.
Was he pointing to Dennis or Julio?
I don't know. Carl Calinog, John Alexis Cinto, and Gerald Cuevas. Happy viewing to all of you. Thought they missed the ball.
Yeah.
With that kind. Anyway. 8 to the upper right corner with the cue ball bouncing off the upper right side rail. In 9. No need to say where it's going.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Did Dennis
Arculio just gave them...
Did Dennis
Aguinaldo?
Did he give them an early Christmas treat? I think he did. He's saying, all right, the money's yours if you can make this. Wow. Did he just give them an early Christmas treat? I don't know.
Can we have someone else to do the commentary first and we'll just line up kay Dennis Arculio?
Yeah, please.
Anyway.
Let's have someone fill in for us and then we'll take our turn. We'll be right back for more after this.
And as Dennis Arculio's giving away some pamasko to the players.
Yes.
With the Black Carabao and Balbon getting a lot of it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much to Go Hotels, North EDSA, and Timog, Quezon City. Go Hotels, let's go explore more.
Well,
Rack number, what rack number are we?
Well,
21, right?
Yes, that's right.
There you go.
Well, I think that's why he's feeling even more springy. That step. Oh, nice one. Got a ball down.
They'll get a shot on the 1, although they may have to go for safety here unless they're going to go for a bank.
Well, that's better than nothing because at least they can control where the ball will go this time.
Ako iniisip ko, kung maninipisan mo sa kanan yung 1, pababayin mo yung cue ball. Oh, di hot.
That can work.
Okay, that would work. That would work. Using the 7 and 8 as blockers.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Actually, I was curious about whether he can see the 1 between those.
Between the 7 and 8?
Yeah. I want to see if that's the case.
Maybe. But then again, if you're limited to that path, what more can you do?
Oh.
And I think it's going to sell out.
Yeah, but
not much, though.
Well, he's left a tough 7-8 cluster now to whoever's able to get to it.
This is makeable. Lots of left side spin. He tried to break that cluster. He tried. He won't be hitting that yellow one that strong if he didn't try breaking that cluster. Anyway, it seems like the 7 still goes to the upper left corner anyway. So, hindi na siguro masyadong importante.
If he ends up on the right angle, he might even end up going for a 7-9.
Kasi tingnan mo naman, no? Yung 6 sa side naman.
Yes. That's
So,
right.
the angle, if they get the correct angle, taking the 6 to the side, they can go back to the left side of the table for that 7. So, hindi naman masyadong problema.
That's true. It's not like they don't have options.
Yeah. Ayan.
There you go.
Ngayon, pwede na nilang kontrahin na lang to, pabalikin nila sa position na ganyan, yung cue ball. Pwede nilang, hindi mo na kailangan paikutin to. Hatakin mo na nga lang. Pwede nga itong hatakin eh.
I think that's what he's planning to do.
Yan.
Perfect.
O ito, hatakin mo na lang ulit. Might as well take that 8 to the same pocket. Hindi naman dikit eh, no? Hindi, hindi sila dikit. Okay.
There's room for it to go in.
Okay, they opted to see if they can take it to this side or... I'm not sure if they fell short, but this is still a doable shot to the lower left.
They're going for the corner, definitely. Yeah. And the 9 should be automatic from that spot.
Okay, no more. Pamaskov. Baka kinakaliwa. Okay. Showing off a bit.
Yep. And now the deficit has been cut down to 1 rack. It's 11 and 10. And the Pillars will be breaking this rack. And they tie it up. Well, we're going to see in just a moment because the action continues only here at the Sharks Billiards Association.
We have a tight ball game again. 11 racks to 10. Still the Stallions in the lead by just 1 rack, and the Pillars are rampaging their way to a tie. Thank you so much, Eddie Sharks, for sponsoring the tablecloth we're using on this beautiful Razanox table for SBA Season 1. Balbon to break, rack number 22.
Well, got a ball down, I think. But will he have a shot on the 1? Will his team have the shot on the 1? Oh, no. Nothing.
Dry break.
Dry. And Bryant can see that 1.
So I'm looking at a possible 2-railer here. Or maybe a single rail. At least 1 rail.
Yeah.
To get position for that 2 near the left side rail. A little bit too thick though.
But he had the right idea.
But he got the safety still.
That's right. And to be fair, it did look a bit short when he tried to land position for the 2.
Kasi nga napakapal.
Yeah, so it's gonna see if Albert can come up with something here.
If he can use either the 2, 3, or 4 as blockers. I told you. I told you.
Nicely done. You're right.
I told you.
You are so right on that call. That's perfect.
Now, if you are Tito Plong Plong, what are you going to do?
Oh, man, this is a tough one. I'm trying to look at the possibilities here. Best one I can see is going for the top rail, but it is going to be hard to dictate the angle because of
the 4.
Yeah, the 4 limiting it.
So he's going to use the left side rail then to see if he can get to 3 rails. 1, 2. Ah, ha, ha. He needs to get a rail. Nope, that's going to be a foul.
Yep. And that's why, well.
But that was still a good attempt to get a good shot.
Very good attempt. It's just that it didn't hit the rail.
1 to the lower left. Konting tampal pa kanan. And to Moy Manuel Delgado, happy viewing to you. Over on Facebook. Ito siguro kontra. Very soft touch.
Yes.
Yan, medyo dispabor tong tong angulo nito palayo sa 4. I think it's still possible. Diretsong tira lang. Off the bottom rail. There you go.
Yeah, just using 2 rails to get back in position.
So sinemi ilalim niya para tumama ng bottom and left. This should be something that they can use already to tie up the ball game.
Yeah, they're in good shape already. So they just have to focus. Ooh, okay, that was a little...
Sumabit pa.
Yeah, that was a little thicker than I expected, yeah.
Would you go short side or would you draw this cue ball back and get a shot on the 6? Uy, they're gonna go around the 6?
Apparently that's what he's planning here.
Nicely done.
Ah, yes. He swung around. Well, it was beautiful. What a beautiful swing.
Bit of right side spin. Not much power shots for Albert Espinola.
No?
Very precise, very delicate shots. In control of the cue ball.
I think that's what he's trying to prove here, that he can do the shots without having to really go all out.
And then the 8 goes to the upper left corner. I think this time he needs to put some power on this shot. Medyo kinulang, but this would do.
It's fine.
And to Madam Zoe Denise Gulion, who's watching over on Facebook, this 9 ball is for you. There you have it. Tabla na tayo.
And we only have 3 possible racks left. Someone get to the hill. Who will get to the hill first? And who will win it? Well, we are going to see that right after this quick break.
Lima laban sa 5 tuwing Lunes at Biyernes. Doubles match naman ang hatid tuwing Martes at Huwebes.
Pasok pa yata yung uno. Ayun na nga, yun na.
At mano-manong laban ng pambato ng mga kupunan ang mapapanood tuwing Miyerkules.
Jolo Alspuro.
Galing sa laro at sharking ang bibida sa kada laban. Ito ang SBA Season 1.
We might be looking at the very first hill battle here inside the Sharks Arena for this week.
Oh, yeah. It can happen.
And thank you so much to Signal TV for broadcasting our matches live on One Sports and One Sports Plus. Still the tandem of the Black Carabao and Balbon. And this time, they're up against... Is it the Chubbies of Taguig? Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
it definitely is them.
They are.
Nice break. But I don't see a ball going down. And look at that. The cue ball right behind that 4. So this is obviously going to be a push out here.
Yeah, it's going to be a push out.
Question is, where will they push this out?
Well, if it's me, I'll put it way down the table.
Oh, yeah.
There. Now, the cue ball is in a perfect position where you're trying to tempt the pillars to see if they'll go for a possible combo.
Yeah.
Of the 1-8. But this also puts them in a predicament wherein there's a safety that they can see here using the 5 and 8.
And it's also tough to get positioned for the 2 from that spot.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There you go. They were able to use the 5 and 8 as markers for their safety.
Very nice.
And Guerra Galve, happy viewing. Iniisip ko rito is if they're gonna be leaving the cue ball on the top rail or is it the yellow one? Okay, so it's a cue ball.
Okay.
Good thing the 7 is in the way.
Yes. But it's going to mean more than likely another safety here if they don't see another path to get this ball in the pocket.
So ito, tatamaan nila. Paano mo ito kukuha na safety? Parang,
I mean, you could draw it back, try to hide behind the 5, maybe even the 8. Oh, wait a second.
wow! No.
Except for that, yeah.
I said wow, followed by no.
Yeah.
Sumunod eh, no?
Oh. And the thing was, not far behind each other, too. Oh, boy.
Never thought he'll take that kind of shot. That was
a gutsy shot, I'll say. But he didn't factor in where the cue ball was going.
So ito, off the left side rail. There you go. The 3 will go to the upper right corner. Not too close. Not too close. Okay, that would do. Ito siguro konting kontra lang.
That sounds about right.
Bit of top right, around 1 o'clock. There you go. Medyo malakas, but this is workable. If you're looking at the 5-8 combo, this would do. Ba? Pinapunta pa sa short side.
I think he just wants to get it into its own pocket instead of having to worry about the combination.
Ang problema, nadikit yung cue ball sa rail. It's makeable to the upper right corner. But since they got the position wrong for the 4 a while ago,
yes,
I think maybe that's the reason why they were compelled to take the 5 to a separate pocket instead of going for the 5-8 combo.
I guess so. Oh, and that
And
was
straight to the side pocket was the cue ball.
Good.
And with how many balls left? 5 balls left. It seems like the Pillars are on their way to get on the hill first.
That's going to be a huge psychological advantage to whoever gets to the 12th rack first.
6 to the side. Kahit na stun na lang to. Pinalapit pa. Okay. And then the 7 to the lower left corner. Simple bounce off. A bit too much stretching there by Galve. Anyway, there you go. Where would you take the 9?
That's a very good question. I will take it probably to the lower left.
Okay.
Just let it go a little forward and then let it straighten out from there.
Medyo nabitin pa, but this is still workable.
Yeah. Just a little less power than he should have.
Happy viewing to Jericho Bañares, the blacksmith. Sabi ni Jonal Galve, that 9 ball is for you, Panday.
All right, so it's the Pillars on the hill, and they only need one more rack to claim only the second victory against the Italians in a Sharks doubles match. Are they gonna make that big upset, or will we see the comeback? We'll be right back.
Lima laban sa lima tuwing Lunes at Biyernes. Doubles match naman ang hatid tuwing Martes at Huwebes.
Pasok pa yata yung uno. Ayun na nga, iyon na.
At mano-manong laban ng pambato ng mga kupunan ang mapapanood tuwing Miyerkules.
Jolo ang scoring.
Galing sa laro at sharking ang bibida sa kada laban. Ito ang SBA Season 1.
Can the Pillars win this ball game, or will the Stallions tie it up and get on a hill battle? Always, you can watch us live and on demand sa Pilipinas Live. Just download the app on your mobile phones and subscribe to it. Here we go. Jonal Gal with the break on rack number 24. 9 ball. Nope. They got the 4 down. They can see the yellow 1. Although they may have to go for a safety here.
If it means that they are going to, that will help them win the match, then yeah, they'll go for it.
Ito, pwede nilang patamayin nila yung 1 sa 2.
Yep.
And then yung cue ball babalik sa taas. Unless they can pocket it. Is there a path towards the lower right corner?
Oh, that's an interesting question. They might actually have that.
That's gonna sell out. Although it's still a tough shot.
Yeah.
Considering the position you need to get into for the blue too.
That's right. I mean, they wanted something, they wanted a better result than this. And now the Stallions are in position to potentially tie up this match and force a hill-hill encounter.
So ito kahit semi-ilalim lang, kaya kahit gitna lang eh. If they can pocket this, ayun, automatic position for the 2.
Look at just how he hit that perfect speed. That was beautiful.
Ito, pangatin lang yan na konti. Yan. Upper left, upper right?
I'm gonna go left on the, well, right on this one.
Okay.
Because he needs to get positioned for the 5.
So force the bounce off the left side rail by putting some low left English.
Sounds like it, yes.
There you go. Grazing of the 7. Perfect.
This shouldn't be a complicated rack as long as they don't make any mistakes here.
6 to the side. Maybe a bit of top right English around 2 o'clock. That wasn't the role the Artito Plomplom was expecting, but at least they still have a shot. Medyo na diretso eh.
Yeah, Tito Echi will try to recover. Oh, nicely done. Nice recovery.
We're getting carried away by those surprising shouts. Contra. And there you have it. We have a tied ball game, ladies and gentlemen. First time for this week. Hill battle. Here we go.
Well, we have one more rack to decide who wins in this doubles match.
That's one big fan shouting hysterically.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're ready for rack number 25 coming up next. Let's see who will win it all after this.
So this is it, Cannon.
Yeah.
Hill battle. 12-all. The Titos of Taguig. Now up against Ryan Mark Hidalgo and Jolo Aspuria. Ito, pag hill battle, masarap kasama nito Don Benitos.
Oh, yes.
Filipino delicacies, cassava cake and pichi-pichi. Ito na. Tito Edgy to break. Is he getting denied?
Oh,
And
wow!
what a way to win! A golden break on a hill battle.
I see it's
Uulitin ko.
Yeah.
You want to do the honor?
Oh, yeah. Well, guess who is the killer in this one? And let's say it again. Napakagaling, Tito Edgy. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Alright, anyway. That should conclude day 4 Sharks doubles. Congratulations to the Taguig Stallions. A battle fought for the Pillars.
So this is a great white shark cannon, Dairit.
And this is your Fluffy McKelvin Gomez Nanyong. Let's head over to our beautiful, beautiful host, Miss Dea Ong.
Wow, what an incredible match and what an amazing way to end tonight's match, mga kabilyar. Ibang klase nga naman talaga. Nag-hill-hill na nga, na golden break pa. Congratulations, Taguig Stallions. They really have made a remarkable comeback, mga kabilyar. After last night's setback, they have proven why they are the league's front runners. Alam nyo, yung Sharks doubles talaga is parang para talaga sa Stallions. For some reason, and you know, napatunayan natin ngayong gabi kasi nga, sinubukan ng Pillars na habulin, ngunit ang bola ang pumasok para sa Stallions. Once again, congratulations! Sinong pwede nating makausap dito? Si Kapitan. Kapitan, anong masasabi mo sa match nyo ngayong gabi dahil tila ibang klase din talaga ang ipinakitang skills ng bawat players, even ang Pillars at ng team ninyo. Anong gusto mong sabihin sa mga manonood natin?
Wala, sinuwerte lang talaga. Pero sa mga manonood, sana supportahan nyo kami sa finals.
That's right! Dahil next week na po yan, mga kabilyar. Again, hats off to the Stallions for their stunning victory. We can't wait to see kung ano pang angas ang kaya nilang dalhin sa championship round. Kaya until tomorrow, mga kabilyar, this is your host, Dea Ong. Keep those cues sharp and your eyes on the prize. Good night, everyone!